Hello, my name is Prem, and I'm talking from the United Nations University Institute for Water, Environment and Health. This tutorial will be on the SDG Policy Support System, or the SDG PSS. I'm going to very briefly introduce the structure of the PSS with regard to the components that are used. This is the home page, and as you can see, we have 7 components, starting with status, and then capacity, finance, policy and institutional strengthening, gender mainstreaming, DRR, which is disaster risk reduction and resilience mainstreaming, and transparency. These are the components that experience shows are policy critical. That is, when we are talking about Sustainable Development Goal 6, we really need to make achievements across all of these different components in order to make real progress against targets and indicators. For example, it has been long known that a lack of human resources, a lack of money, and sometimes weaknesses in governance all contribute to a lack of progress in the water sector, particularly in low and middle income countries. However, under the new Sustainable Development Goals, even high-income countries are going to have some problems in realigning their policy in order to achieve SDG 6 by 2030. The way the SDG PSS works is that we've identified these policy-critical components, and we don't want to add a burden onto countries. We don't want people to have to go out and start monitoring new things and collecting new data. Instead, these components will rely on existing tools, which means that all of the data in the SDG PSS has been designed to align with international tools that already exist. For example, when looking at capacity, UNDP have a lot of indicators and methodologies and tools related to assessing capacity and building capacity strength in countries. Likewise, under finance, there are multiple tools like wash cost and TrackFin, which are already being used by countries. The SDG PSS draws on this through a set of questionnaires, through which users can enter data for each of these different components. This means that the SDG PSS is quite complex in its design, and although we hope that it is user-friendly, it's not meant for one single person to be able to answer all of the questions and input all of the data that is needed. We're really looking at it as a collaboration platform. For example, one agency may have a lot of data on gender mainstreaming in water and sanitation issues, while a different agency, institute, or research institution might have a lot of information around transparency and accountability. The aim of the SDG policy support system is to show strengths and weaknesses, gaps and opportunities across these components. It aims to draw people's attention to gaps and strengths in particular, and it aims to get people from different sectors, different agencies, and different institutions to work together towards SDG success. Some of these components and some of the subcomponents, indicators, and targets will take some years to collect data on. There may be gaps in the SDG PSS for many years. However, we think that that is also important to highlight, and that by using the SDG PSS, people can aspire to collect better data and to create more evidence. If you'd like to know more about how to enter data and create evidence in the SDG PSS, please look to the next tutorials. If you would like to contact UNU-INWEH or any of the partner agencies that created the SDG PSS, please do contact us.